reckon. Bit of string with a weight on the end of it.
Will you sit down, please?
Well, I'm continuing my interviewing. So we're up to Tara.
I'm going to have to get these photos.
Say something, Tara.
Nothing to say.
Let her do the timer one, and they don't want to
Mary, you're looking bad on camera.
Yeah, well, I want to, Cindy's asked to do something.
Richard?
Okay.
Well, Cindy will put it straight on the computer. You'll see it straight away.
And you will
Turn at the warehouse?
No, right here.
Oh, right here.
We're in Matamata, New Zealand.
From there. You can only go in
Hobbiton.
and it costs $50.
And we're just learning here that you can go on tours of Hobbiton for $50.
Yes.
Alex is very keen to see Santa here. He's
Barely wait his turn.
barely wait his turn.
Wait your turn. Oh, there you go. Hi, Alex. Hi, Santa. I'm fine. How are you? It's great to see you.
It's great to have Alex here.
That's wonderful.
I'm actually just to run back and get some more change. Everybody's handing over 20
Okay, Alex, smile for the camera. This is Alex about to get on, well, actually on Sky. We're at West Haven, Pier W28, and this is the double-masted boat Sky with Auckland City in the background, and Phil Yock is gearing it up for the big race ahead. America's Cup Louis Vuitton, the semi-finals, and it's all happening. Here are all the other yachts around us.
Loop it around the road. Loop it around.
Alex, are you steering?
Yes I am, but Grant's holding on.
Good. Whoa.
That's right. Now just hold it there for a little while. I want to get you speed up again.
This is the Auckland Harbour Bridge. And Auckland skyline with the casino. The downtown area. We're in Viaduct Basin where the America's Cup is being held, and here's a rather large super yacht. There's also a variety of other yachts over there, and a very nice Italian sailboat there with you gonna blow the whistle? Merry Christmas. Here's Dan. That's a nice ball.
Happy Christmas, Richard.
Merry Christmas, Richard.
Happy Christmas.
Hello, Richard.
Hi. Hi, Luke.
That's from your grandmother.
Hey, Luke, show us your Transformers.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
What's that one called? Transformers.
Here, Transformers.
Okay.
But,
Hey, Barry.
hello.
I haven't got any Transformers. I'm sorry.
Drew it a few of them. What have you done?
Oh, that's nice.
Serviettes on it. Not me, it's got nothing to do with me, the serviette. I don't reckon this is a paper serviette. It's cigarette dispenser. Cigars.
Oh, sorry, Richard. I put one under my
Tilghman got
No wonder he's quiet. We're not. Sorry, right in front of you.
Merry Christmas. Hello.
Richard, he'll be back there Monday our time. Today is Wednesday, so 4 more days he's got here. No!
Hi, how's the Lewis clan today? Charlotte, can we see your face?
Oh, look at that, say hi.
Hi, Charlotte.
Say hi, Rich.
Hi, Rich. Good. There's Alex and the Portaloo.
By me with a
Mick,
potato shooter.
Liz. The boat, James's truck, my car, my rental car, Alex again, Mark's car, and that's the ocean out there. And just over there is Whale Island at Ohope Beach. Ohope Beach, and this guy is surf sailing down the beach. Ohope Beach. We have a fixed sail and a sail up in the air there, a kite pulling along that. Here's the campsite all set up for the night. Pile of wood over there, portaloo round the back, bus here, a few people in it. James's truck and the boat behind it, and there's the barbecue.
No.
I'll come up and get one, yeah. So is Nan alright here while I go make a cup of coffee?
Just absolutely fine. I'm sure Richard and I can manage. Just need to tell him you're going.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh, I thought.
Edie! Hi! Nan!
So, has Maria gone back up soon?
Yep. My name's Richard. There's Whale Island out there and White Island out in the distance, not quite visible. Ohope Beach and all the kids playing in the sand here. Okay, Tara, would you like to speak to the camera? What would you like to say? Oh, she's getting up. Oh, Luke.
Oh yeah!
Let's go and see what Alex is digging. Hey Alex, look at the camera. Alex. This is a close-up of Whale Island, which we saw from the distance before, from James's boat. Pahudakawa trees on it. And in the distance there is Ohope Beach and Whakatane. Here's a rock formation on Whale Island. This is one of James's fishing spots. Kind of a tunnel that we can, yeah, very nice. What have you got there, Alex? A fish. Wow, that's the first fish you've ever caught, isn't it?
Yes, I know.
And it's a little herring.
Where'd you catch it, Alex? At the fish and chip shop.
Ah, so it is.
On the thing, my little bridge.
On the bridge at Ohope.
Oh yeah.
What a clever boy.
That's what I say.
Well done.
Uncle James.
Are you going to eat it now for tea?
Yeah, well, you've got to show Uncle James how to do it.
Yeah. Uncle James and Uncle Mick went fishing all day and they didn't catch a
And
fish.
Daddy. Daddy went fishing all day too. Never caught a thing.
Oh, well, we didn't need to mention that. This is the motel that Alex and I spent several nights in. It was loaned by a friend of mine, Matthew Sullivan. And Alex, do you want to show where you slept in there? That's the bed that Alex slept on.
Well, we haven't slept for 10 days. We slept there for 3 days. Stupid.
4 sleeps we slept here. And here's the bathroom through there. Cat door. And the kitchen. This is a view of the courtyard out the back. And just out there is the ocean. The view from the place we stayed, Whale Island, the beach. There's a young Alex hiding in the grass. There's the motel unit. And some public toilets and tennis courts. That's where she lives, is it? This is a bougainvillea. It's a sea of purple or crimson. Just amazing, very colourful.
Come over with all the kids. Stanley?
We'll just do the automatic one first and then we'll do the other. Okay.
This is setting up for the family photo. And Nan is in charge. And Sue's sidelined here. She doesn't look too happy.
So she can just stand, you know, with us.
Edie, stand up here. Stand here and Nan. Edie's going to take a photo.
Right, looking everybody.
Everybody look. Look at me, Mary.
I've already clicked the photo.
Good. Stay there.
Did you push the button? Does it still say pause?
Hey, Richard. Stop
Is your one
talking.
meant to flash on it, Susan?
It says, nah, it doesn't. Says this.
Is that it?
Clicked it.
Did you put another film in, Gabriel? Yeah.
I done it.
Go in
Yeah,
there.
Maria.
Took a photo.
I got a headshot and I got a body shot.
You've got the wrong date there on that camera, Richard.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I can't, I haven't. Okay, you can press it again now.
I suppose that's recording everything you say.
Yep.
Is that just...
This is Caples Lake, not far from Lake Tahoe. It's completely frozen over most of the winter. And these people are fishing. They're making a hole in the ice and then they'll fish. There's trout under the ice on this lake. And now it's early morning and they're just clearing the ice on their hole for fishing. Okay, we're skiing at Kirkwood, and here's Cindy coming down the hill, getting those turns in. Down a steep patch. This is the Cornice Express chairlift, and soon I'll give you a view from the top. This is the top of the Cornice Express. It's one of the highest points on the field, in fact probably the highest. You can see lots of people skiing down. And in the distance there is the main area of Kirkwood, the restaurants where you have lunch. Places to stay, accommodation. It's a lovely day today. We're at the Arlington Cemetery, National Cemetery in Washington DC area. We're on vacation and staying with Cindy's sister Jen and Mike, her husband. There's Cindy.
Known today as the Robert E. Lee.
Notice how the gravestones all have flags in front of them.
This is Richard in front of the JFK Memorial gravesite.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Looking from the JFK gravesite down at the Lincoln Memorial.
What do you think was that flat tire?
And the tall structure is the Washington Monument. Here's the gravesite, that's John and Jackie's, and there's the eternal flame. This is the tomb for the unknown soldier. There it is. And this is the changing of the guard, I believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I am Staff Sergeant Griffin of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, United States Army, commander of the relief Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The ceremony that you are about to witness is the changing of the guard. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, it is requested that everyone remain silent and standing. Guard! Pull! Forward! March! Guards! Pull! Forward! Arm! Ready? Aim! Present! Arm! Forward! Arm! Ready? Aim! Act on your orders.
And orders remain as directed. Orders. Act now.
Arm!
This is the Women's War Memorial. There's the Lincoln Memorial, and in the background the tall Washington Monument, and in the foreground is the Potomac River. This is the tomb of the unmarked soldier. No, it's not. It's Iwo Jima raising the US flag.
The U.S. Marine War Memorial.
There is the Pentagon. Not sure which side the... Okay, so we don't want to... Cindy.
Hi.
Hi. This is Jen and Cindy. We're in Jen and Mike's new house.
This is the living room.
This is the living room, Cindy's saying. And here is
the
the
kitchen. Have a look.
gas
Come and
fireplace.
meet everybody. Here's Jen, the hostess.
Hi Jen, how are
Honor
you?
of this
Great party. Would you like to say something?
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to Connecticut. I mean, to Maryland.
Maryland, yeah.
We're in Germantown, Maryland.
Germantown. There's no Germans here.
And here's the rest of the party. Oh, okay.
Who's this young man? What's your name? Peter. Hi, Peter.
He gets a little down that he doesn't need.
There's your picture taken, buddy.
Hey.
Well, I know he doesn't know how to handle that kind of video.
Basic setup. You get those pressing on all those.
Oh, I know.
This is the ground floor. There's 3 levels here. Ground, level 2 and level 3. House number 12031. Level 2, level 3. They're in a nice little courtyard, and all the houses here are all the same, or very nearly the same. That's looking down the courtyard, and on the other side of the courtyard is another row of houses, again all the same. This is the side view. This is the view of the rear. There's the people out having the barbecue. Satellite dish. There's the Walmart and the Target. Hey Rocket, come on Rocket!
Rocket! Rocket!
Going away from you.
We have Rocket on it.
Come on, buddy. Where do I have to sit? Rocket, come here. Come here, Rocket. Oh, good job. I'm gonna put your rocket and look at your camera. Jen, come here. What'd you say? Got it in here? Okay. I'm in.
Hey, smile and wave. Woohoo! Smile. Smile. There she is. Aww. Very nice. Woohoo!
Have you got something you'd like to say, Cindy, about the bed?
I'm looking forward to sleeping on this bed tonight because I think it'll be more comfortable than the futon was.
So this is more comfortable than the futon.
Yes.
Which half of the bed are you going to have, Cindy? Which half can I have? Okay, thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Still in Washington, D.C., and we're looking at the White House. Some of the other parliamentary buildings or government buildings. This is Union Station, the main train station here in DC. We're about to go in here for our lunch. Here's the inside of the station where we had our lunch. Here's Mike in his work clothes, looks very dapper. Good job, Mike. How's it doing, Jen? That's the 2 sisters. And over here we have some dinosaurs. We're in the Smithsonian Museum, Natural History. .45-carat Hope diamond.
Around 12 minutes time. Today it's going to take you just 70 seconds to do the same thing. You can spend whatever time you need upstairs looking out of the windows, but after you've seen everything, you do need to walk 1 flight of stairs down to the 490-foot level where you board the elevator for your return trip.
That's the reflecting pool and the Lincoln Memorial, and it bridges over the Potomac River. So this is the view from the top of the Washington Memorial. The view north from the Washington Memorial. There's the Whitehouse. There's the view east, US Capitol building, Library of Congress, etc. This is the view east, and flanked on either side we have all the national museums. Space, natural history, etc. And there's the Capitol building at the end there. Finally we have the southern view, Potomac River, etc. View to the south, Jefferson Memorial, it's the white building, and in the background the Ronald Reagan Airport, and the Potomac River of course. This is Archie Bunker's chairs. It's Fonzie's jacket, and that's one of Mary Tyler Moore. There's Oscar from Sesame Street. Spock.
Here he is, the president, Richard Burge.
What your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country, my friends.
I don't know if my dad's
Okay, this is Rock Creek Park, where Chandra Levy's body was found last year.
After Condit had his way with her.
And Soyuz 10, who took a paying passenger, a Japanese man, into space. This is George Washington's Mount Vernon estate, and this is the mansion. The Potomac River in the background. Some of the buildings, such as the kitchen and the coach house. This is a sunken barn. This is the stables. This is the old vault where George, Martha and family members are buried. And Mansion is up there, and this is the view of the Potomac River. It's quite a large, wide river. Washington was considered a pioneer farmer in his day. This is a replica of his farm, and that's looking out to the Potomac River. Some of the tools that they used. Washington used slaves and practiced crop rotation techniques. There's a chicken in the yard here. One of Washington's famous inventions was the 16-sided barn, and there it is, built on a brick foundation. There's some squirrels eating the straw in the barn.
Blew the remaining chaff and dust away from the grain.
Horses used to run around this, separating the wheat.
The grain was packed in bags or barrels.
This is actually George Washington's tomb. The other one was the tomb that he was at first buried in. He was later relocated to this tomb. This is a memorial to the many slaves who worked here at Mount Vernon on the estate. George Washington was an avid sheep farmer. These presumably are the sheep he had. These are cardinals, and that's the male cardinal. Bright red bird. Got that. We're in Tilghman, Maryland. This is Tilghman Island, and we're at the wharf, and most of these boats are used for catching crabs on the bay, Chesapeake Bay. There's other boats which catch lobsters out in the ocean, which we'll be seeing later. This one uses this thing to suck up shellfish, oysters and things from, well, not oysters, clams from the bottom. This little bay is noted for its British influence. People from the west of England have settled here, and we were just talking to some fishermen down the end there. They have a very West British, like a Cornwall accent, and it's quite amazing, mixed in with American. They sound kind of like a pirate. Arr, that there, yar, you know, with an American accent thrown in. It's quite amazing. This is Ocean City, Maryland, or known by the locals as OC. This is the beach, Maryland, for their vacation. The walk, wheel, the rides and the activities. The water is definitely warmer than California. The train lane at Ocean Beach. Assateague Island, famous for its wild horses, and here's some poison ivy. I've just tested a little on my skin to try and determine if I'm allergic to it. There's some of the famous wild horses. Some of the wild horses grazing in the marshlands on Assateague Island. About to leave Assateague, like Mac, gives you an idea of how far away the horses really are. Getting ready with doing something. What's she doing? Playing with the little cat? Oh, recharging
my batteries.
For the camera.
For the camera, for tomorrow.
Very nice.
There it is. The lights are on. It's recharging now.
This is the 17.6 mile Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel from Virginia Beach to what they call the East Shore of Virginia. We're on it now. That's the 6 mile bridge, and it goes into a tunnel about here, so you can see it goes into the water, tunnel, and the tunnel comes up over there, and the bridge continues on. There's several more islands, bridges and tunnels, and that is going towards the north. The James River. Archaeological digs on the site of the original fort. There's the church in the background. This is Colonial Williamsburg, where the English settlement moved town a little. This is the English Garden. And There's more than 15,000 people buried at the Fredericksburg Cemetery, and only around 15% of them are identifiable. The smaller graves are unmarked.
At Shenandoah National Park, and we've just walked the Sneed Farm Trail, and Richard is standing in a cave, a type of a storage shed, and behind me is the barn. And there's Jen down there. Jen did the 1.5 mile walk with us, and she did a great job.
Appalachian Trail, noted by the white marks on the trees. And there's the trail up there, and there's a couple of people on it. This is the trail once again, the tree. 3,000 feet, and you can just see clouds moving through. This is Mammoth Mountain, and they see the bikes inside the ski gondolas. We're about to go up the mountain, and the next one has the people in it. Okay, we're at Mammoth Mountain ski resort. There's a picture of it. Sorry, there's the Mammoth. Lovely mountain. The gondola's going up. Lots going on. Climbing. Lots of restaurants and music. And we're at bus post.
They block the view. So if you do wish to see it, there is a trail I'll tell you about. You can walk.
There's minaret poles.
Look backwards behind us towards the outside, you'll see a big area that looks like it's been stripped of trees the week before the fire broke out. And
this is another area of Devil's Postpile National Monument. You can see these spectacular six-sided columns. A view from the top of Devil's Monument, and you can see all shape. Quite amazing. This is Rainbow Falls, and you can actually see the rainbow down there. And there's some person down there who looks like he's been swimming. A little chipmunk. This is Mammoth Mine, Mammoth Lakes Mine. The remains. Gold was discovered here in about the 8th. Was for Kirkwood. The remains of an office. This is a stamping area where we're in a town called Laws, which is near Bishop. in the Owens Valley, and this is a museum for an old railway that they had here. We're at the Bristlecone Pine Information Centre, and you've got to look very carefully to see the lines. They're very finely placed. This tree goes all the way back to 942 AD.
It's 3,046 years old.
And see the shape of it? Yeah, it's 3,046 years old. There's plenty here that are 4,000, some are 4,700 years old. He's standing beside a 3,200-year-old tree when it died. And up behind there is some more bristlecone pines. Those mountains are Sierra Nevada. Between us and the Sierra Nevadas is Owens Valley. And these trees are pretty much all bristlecone pines. Bristlecone pine got its name from the bristles on the pine, and you can kind of just see the bristles there sticking out. This is one of the older trees. Notice how most of it's dead, and on the left hand side there's still a green bit that's still alive. Indian paintbrush. I've got some lupines here and sage, California sage there, and some little white flowers. I'm not sure what they are. Here's the sagebrush, and just over there is the bristlecones. The bristlecones are growing in a drier area, and they can't compete, which soaks up the white rock is called dolomite limestone line here. This is looking south, down towards Death Valley, I guess. This is Twin Lake, near Mammoth Lakes. It's a nice waterfall. Some people fishing for trout. This is Lake Mary, the lake upon which we're camping. It's a very pretty lake, and there's still snow on the mountains around it. A lot of people are here fishing for trout. This log cabin is part of the Mammoth Mountain Museum. The collection of
She's about to take a swim in Mammoth. It's an ancient and it's very salty, 2.5 times saltier than the ocean. And he's still heading out there. It's still pretty shallow. There he is. Hi. I will. He was just calling out for me to take a picture with my camera too, and I will. All right. There he is. He's floating. Very easy to float in that salty water. And here he comes. I guess he's water.
I'm in Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm in the Back Bay area or district of Boston.